everyone, I'm Juliana, and today I'm going to show you how to make a delicious white nectarine galette inspired by the natural ingredients in Hair Foods hair care products. Just like this galette, they're full of real ingredients too. One of my favorite parts of summer is that white nectarines are in season. They're sweet and they're juicy, and I like eating them on their own, but I like them even better in this delicious dessert. Let's get started. To start our dough, we need to mix all the dry ingredients. So first we have whole wheat flour. I love how this tastes, and it's nice and healthy. Regular flour, sea salt, cane sugar, it's a little less processed than normal sugar, and baking powder. Ooh, let's get all of that out of there. What we need to do now is take our unsalted butter and our dry ingredients and the paddle attachment and put all of this in the freezer. Everything has been in the freezer for 20 minutes. It's time to first mix all the dry ingredients together. Then we're gonna add our butter one by one. Then you wanna let it run until all of the pieces are broken up into medium, small little bits, and they're all coated with flour. The key to a perfect galette crust is to add just enough liquid, but not too much. So we're gonna start with apple cider vinegar. Next, we're gonna add heavy cream. Last, we're going to add ice water. I'm just gonna add a few drops at a time. Now that we've mixed the dough, we just want to carefully plop it on to some plastic wrap, kind of work it into a ball, then press it into a disc. All right, that's it. Put this in the fridge for 2 hours or overnight. You want it to be nice and chilled before you roll it out. And now for the main event. These white nectarines are so beautiful, and not only are they the star of this recipe, they're also the star of my favorite hair food shampoo and conditioner. Their white nectarine and Pear hair care line protects my color treated hair and also smells amazing. Speaking of, these smell great, so I'm ready to cut into them, and I have a very cool hack for how to not waste any of the fruit. First, you want to look for this line that runs from the top to the bottom, and you want to cut perpendicular to that line. And here's the fun part. You just lightly twist, and it pops right off. What? In the side where the pit has stayed, just do it again. Okay, got it. Got her. Once you've taken all the pits out, you just want to slice them. I'm gonna do a taste test. It's important, all right? They're so sweet. All right, so we've sliced our nectarines. I'm gonna add a few slices of peach, and then we're gonna add some honey, lemon zest. Then I like adding a little bit of the lemon juice. It brings a nice brightness, and it will keep the fruit from browning before you get it into the oven. Once it's all mixed, set it aside, and it's time for us to roll out our dough. I'm going to preheat the oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. You wanna flour your surface, then you wanna start rolling out. I like to turn mine a quarter turn every once in a while to make sure I'm rolling evenly. You want to keep working this till it's about a 14-inch circle, give or take. You're going to carefully roll your dough onto the rolling pin and then transfer it to your parchment-lined baking sheet. Now it's time to assemble. Before we put our fruit on the dough, we want to sprinkle this mixture of ground almonds, a little bit of whole wheat flour, and a little bit of sugar. It'll just soak up any of that liquid that the fruit lets out while it bakes. All right, now you get to lay your fruit down in any pattern you want. There really is no wrong way to do this. I like this pinwheel action here. Once you have filled up the whole inner part of your galette, it's time to fold the edges in. And I like to fold it in and then pleat it every 6 inches or so. Last but not least, brush the crust with a little bit of melted butter. This will help it have that beautiful shine and get nice and crisp in the oven. Sprinkle the crust with a little bit of this cane sugar. We're gonna put this in the oven for 30 minutes on 400, then we'll lower the temperature to 375 for another half hour or so. I like to top the galette with a coconut whipped cream. It's so creamy and delicious and a little healthier than normal whipped cream. To start, you need to put your cans of coconut milk in the fridge overnight. This will help the solid and the liquid separate. We're gonna put the solid into your mixing bowl. My mixing bowl has been in the freezer for a little bit just so it's nice and cold. We have the liquid in the coconut cans left. I like to use these in my smoothies, but keep it around for right now. We might need to add a little extra in case it's too thick. Before we start whipping this, we wanna add a little bit of honey, a little vanilla, and no dessert is complete without a pinch of salt. Now we're just gonna whip this on high. All right, this looks nice and whipped up. It's gonna be perfect on the galette, so let me get that out and then we can try it. Delicious. Now for my favorite part, tasting. Get a little bit of this coconut whipped cream on here. Take a bite. The Nectarines, crust, whipped cream, perfection. Thanks for baking with me today. I'm gonna go finish this.